Women play the victim so well.
The advantage of playing the victim, of always being the victim, is that we look at victims and we say, you're innocent. Scribe, let's talk about it.
And one thing I know about women is women play the victim so well. Like, somewhere is a bitch with 3 men. One is her favorite, but she got 3 strong contenders. If that one has another bitch, talk to, she find out about, whatever the case may be, this bitch will go Heartbreak Hotel, Whitney Houston. Like, this bitch will act out so bad. Mind you, she got 3 other niggas. Like, women, why? I'm sorry for putting the business out there, but women, why are we like this? Like, whose idea? You don't give a damn. You on the same thing he on, princess. You is on the same thing that man is on. But you so heartbroke hotel, you can't believe it. Y'all are hell.
Listen, we always like when women, go against the girl code and have some real conversation and say, like, expose the game. This is what we do. Why are we like this? This is a very good question. This is what men have always been constantly worrying about. But like I said in the beginning, when you are the victim, you are innocent. As long as you can maintain that role, everyone's supposed to look at you and give you all the credits, all the adulations, everything that you need, that a victim says, listen, woe is me, look at me, shower me affection, pity me. They did me so wrong. They continue to do that. Meanwhile, you've got a laundry list of stuff that you're doing the same. In fact, you probably do it on a larger scale. This is what happens when a lot of men realize and their eyes are woken up and saying, they play the game just as much as you do. Some of them do it better, because it's not because they're somehow smarter, they're more ingenious behind it. It's because men don't really put in that much effort to find out what's happening. Once they do, and a lot of it is, right, man, you can agree, disagree, let me know. Because once I know, I got to do something about it. Men aren't really going to sit there and say, okay, she was cheating on me. Okay, let's still just work it out. They're going to look and say, I've got to do something about it. That's how men are. There's probably a large swath of men that say, as long as I remain ignorant of it, that's fine. But the minute I get a hint of it, I don't need confirmation, I don't need proof. When I get a hint of you stepping out and doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing, that you're not supposed to be doing, I'm gone, I'm out. But this conversation is a good one for us to realize the truth, that we're not that different. Right? Men and women, we're not that different. If they're going to step out on you, they're going to do it. Don't think because, no, she would never do that. Meanwhile, you forget exactly how you and her got together. She had a man. You stepped in and said, hey, here's a better deal. Right? While you consider this better deal, we can still have sex. Right? And she took you upon that offer. And now she's like, you know what? This is a better deal. Let me monkey branch over to where you are and leave him right over here. And then you just look and say, she would never do that to me. Why? Again, we have to go with this, and we have to move with eyes wide open and understand that this is the game. This is how things are playing out. Women are telling the truth, like her, online about how other women move. It's high time we, as men, sit down, get ourselves a nice little drink, right? Some little snacks, just start taking notes. Start understanding that, oh yeah, that thing that you did to her or someone in the past, yeah, she's doing it to you now. No heat, no judgment. Just understand this is part of what's happening. Before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. Still going strong. Still trying to do 2 a day. Demonstrate that discipline. Show you guys how we're supposed to be protecting the brand. So hype the video, share the video. We got some merch in the store. So, like I said, I like videos like this because we can start demystifying. We can start taking women down from the pedestal. And when you have, and I've had real conversations with real women IRL, saying that, yeah, this is to me, it sounds like a fine thing to do. Let me take you down from the pedestal. You never asked to be up top there. You've taken advantage of it. You've taken advantage of that default innocence, that grace given to you that says, no, she would never do that. Women don't move like that. Women don't fart, or if it does fart, it smells like roses. They don't step out. They don't cheat. They're innocent. They go to work. They come back, and they sit there and love upon you. No. And we didn't have to do any extra work to figure this out. Social media came around. Front-facing cameras became a thing, and everyone started telling on themselves. And this is an important part. And when women start speaking like this, you have to look at the ones that are around them as simply silent. All we're getting is a bird's eye view into some of these conversations. What we've said this several times. When you're silent around these type of conversations, when it's your friends, you become complicit. When they said you N-words ain't ish, and you call them out on it. So I would never say that. How many of your friends have? How many of your friends have you called out and said, hey, that's not really true. That's not really accurate. It's going to sort of poison your mind in thinking like this, that men are always the ones that are responsible for when things go sour, when things go south, and we are innocent because, again, when you're innocent, you're blameless. And when you're blameless, that means what you're doing is true, tried and true. It is correct. Now, the fact that you can go out here and currently be cheating on your man and you realize, or just someone on your roster, and he's actually talking to someone else. And you could look and now be upset and be bothered and upset by that. There might be a mental issue here. There might be a mental thing. I understand you would have your cake and eat it too. When that attention is focused on you specifically, primarily, you get to feel good. You get to feel valued. And the minute you understand that you demonstrate your value by how much attention is given to you, how much that validates how you feel about yourself. But it's less special when it's siphoned off somewhere else. It's less special when you see another woman getting the same sort of treatment you get. A lot of times when we look at cheating, we look at when men say why they get so upset because, a woman, their woman is cheating. A lot of it comes down to, so we know what it took for us to get you here to do these things with us, for us to share this experience, for us to have sex together. What it took for me to do all this. Now you're doing this with someone else without the sort of effort and upkeep. But if it is, this is a secondary assumption. The first is saying you feel the same way about him. You emotionally have this connection with him because we're thinking, of course you're emotionally connected to him. That's why you had sex with him. We're not thinking you're the same way as us. Say, hey, I was just horny and it was available. An opportunity presented itself. I connected to him just like it was a convenient thing. We're not looking at it like that. We believed what you said, that you need to have an emotional connection with this person. So you did this. You understand on the reverse that men aren't the same way. That men don't really, no, you can have sex with someone and not think about them, forget their name very quickly. For us, sometimes it becomes a biological thing. I'm not saying this is good, right? When someone get in the comments saying, are you saying, no, I'm not saying this is good. I'm saying this is biologically how some of us are driven. The difference is, if we're trying to equate cheating, right? And it sounds like a silly premise, but if we try to equate the cheating, for us, cheating would be, I put her up in a house the same way I put you up in a house. I pay for her college tuition the same way I pay for your college tuition. The same way I cared for you and your kids, the same way I care for her and her kids. I did everything I did for you. I did for her. If we looked at it like that, and we even took out the physicality of the sex, if he never slept with her, but he did everything he did for you to her, you still say that was cheating, right? It has nothing to do with sex. It has everything to do about how he is treating her. That's supposed to be reserved for you. That's why you could be doing your own dirt, but the minute you see him doing the same thing, you're upset. You're hysterical. You're in tears. It's not that big of a mystery, and she should thank me that I solved this thing for her. But listen, if you disagree, you've got something to add, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on the screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you're listening to Sound My Voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. We're just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.